Mothering your partner kills your relationship. Hey guys, welcome back. I am so excited to be tapping into this topic today because clearly it has made some people very upset with me. I created a post the other day on my Facebook business page, and it starts off with mothering your partner kills your relationship. We can all agree with that, right? When you mother your partner, you do not want to be intimate with them because no sane person wants to be intimate with their children. When you get upset with your partner because of things that they are not doing, they are not taking action and actively supporting you within the household and the relationship, except for maybe monetarily. Not only does that shut down your intimacy with them, but it also makes you resent them. Resentment is envy. And when you become envious of your partner, they get to go do everything that you want to go do. Go watch a TV show or fall asleep on the couch while you have to take care of the kids in the house. And really, that's not on them. That is all us. And this is where my post irritated people because I was calling people out on not taking responsibility on their own actions. When we are mothering our partner, we get into specific tendencies to scold, control, and correct them because we are feeling dysregulated. That is where we need to take responsibility. When we are dysregulated, we go into trauma responses and a trauma state, fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. When we are triggered and dysregulated, this is usually how it rolls in my own situation and pattern. When I am feeling dysregulated, it's not typically about the topic that I am upset about. For example, dishes. Let's say I'm doing something, I'm feeling inadequate in whatever I'm doing. So let's say it's about business. And when I am feeling inadequate, I then go out into the living area and notice that the dishes are not taken care of. Now I feel not supported, and then I lash out or project those feelings onto my partner. Have you seen that if I would have soothed the feeling around inadequacy, then I wouldn't have had that reaction when I am asking for my needs to be met with the dishes being done. When our partner lashes out after we've scolded, corrected, or controlled them, you're not my mother, or why don't you let me take care of it the way that I want to take care of it, right? This is the time where we have to ask ourselves and take responsibility and actively ask ourselves, what did I just say or do that caused him to react in this way? And again, that doesn't mean that his reaction is healthy or that it is okay. What it is showing, though, is another opportunity for us to regulate our own nervous system. For example, if I go out there and we get into an argument and I say, you just never listen to me, that moment I need to be asking myself, taking responsibility, even saying, hey, this is going too far. Let me take a quick time in to check in with why I'm reacting this way. I apologize. Let's reconnect after we regulate. Notice that there is a fight. Obviously, it's not going anywhere when we're both activated. Now taking the responsibility to set that boundary, like, hey, I need some time. I need to figure this out for myself. What am I needing? And then going into, what did I just say that he responded in that way? I said, you're just never listening to me. Okay. That is because I am not hearing my intuition. I am not listening to my gut. And it's not about him. It's about whatever I am feeling inadequate about. In my business, I could have done something or not done something, and now I feel guilt and shame. With that guilt and shame, it then bubbles up to not hearing my gut instinct or intuition on whatever I was trying to accomplish. And see how now that has progressively gotten worse inside my body of dysregulation, and it created an argument. If I were to soothe that specific feeling of not feeling heard by myself, not listening to my gut or my intuition, and I would have gone out into the living area and the dishes are still unclean, I would then be regulated enough to ask for my needs to be met in a way that won't make him feel like I am correcting, scolding, or controlling him. And this is where I get to choose how to regulate my nervous system and my system of being in a trauma state, either fight, flight, or fawn freeze. Do I need to upregulate my nervous system or downregulate my nervous system in order to have a bigger window of tolerance and then be able to ask for my needs to get met by my partner without being activated? However, that is not how the post was perceived, because many people are already in that state of dysregulation and not wanting to take responsibility and not seeing that there are better ways of being present within a relationship. Things to take away from this specific conversation is, one, the way that we feel about ourselves is reflected back to us in the relationships that we have around us. Let me try and say that in a different way. If I feel inadequate and that I'm not listening to myself, my partner will then not actively hear me when I ask for my needs to be met. There, that was clear. We just need to regulate our nervous system. That is what I'm hearing. We need to regulate our nervous system actively throughout the day. What does that look like? It could be that we are doing affirmations, breath work, meditation, hypnotherapy, exercise, nature, grounding in nature, water, drinking water. Water is cleansing. Being able to drink water allows us to clear out things that are stuck in our body. Nutrition, eating well, eating healthy, not diets, but nutrition and gaining health. Connecting with others that are high vibe, and realizing that those that do not serve us anymore, that we are able to release them from our energy field. When you realize that somebody is no longer serving you in a healthy manner, it is easier for you to then release them. Noticing that everything serves us in one way and limits us in another. For example, when I was with my ex, it served me because it checked all of my insecurity boxes. I felt not good enough alone, competing for love and affection, and unlovable. But it also limited me because I was not able to receive love fully. I wasn't able to love myself. I had immense hatred towards myself because underlining, I knew I didn't belong in that relationship, but I didn't listen to my gut. See, unmet need, not feeling heard. When I'm able to feel heard fully by myself, I am able to speak clearly of my needs, and others will hear me fully for what I'm asking for. One of the first steps that you can take in soothing your nervous system is understanding your first relationship, which is the mother wound. If you're interested on what mother wound type you are, make sure to take my quiz down in the description below. I hope this video has helped you. If there's anything that you guys are interested in learning about, feel free to share in the comments. Otherwise, always remember to geek responsibly.